What up, y'all? Salute. Mm, mm. So Cortez versus Official, Swamp versus Jerry West, Riggs versus Geechee Gotti, Jack Boy Maine versus T Top, Sirius Jones versus Rum Nitty, Drugs versus Yoshi, Swave Sever versus Prep, and Casey J versus New Jersey Twerk. Now, for y'all that don't know, those last two battles, Swave Sever versus Prep and Casey J versus New Jersey Twerk, those last two battles got switched around. It was originally Swave Sever versus Casey J and Prep versus New Jersey Twerk because Swave already battled New Jersey Twerk. So Prep versus Twerk. I'm gonna save it. All right, I'm gonna save it. Cortez versus Official. Salute to the URL, even though they still going through their case with Norbs, and yes, I will be covering that. Gonna be covering that constantly covering that. Salute to them, but yes, this card is fire. This card is fire. Cortez versus Official. So I will honestly say, Cortez versus Official. Official is nice. Official is nice, but Cortez is different. I'm not even gonna play with these predictions. I'm not even gonna play with y'all. I got Cortez winning that. Officials though, I got Cortez winning that. And plus, there's so many other things on the top of that food chain that Cortez is looking for. And Official is just food between the teeth. That's all she is. She get you out of here so I can move on to my next course. That's all Official is. And that's not shading Official, because like I said, Shorty is nice, but Cortez, nah, it's not. No, it's not happening. It's not happening. Swamp versus Jerry West. I ain't gonna front. What Swamp did with New Jersey Twerk versus Rock and Easy, I was very happy for him. I was shocked. He definitely shocked. He shocked me. I was like, wow, different type of energy, different. But versus a Jerry West. So with Jerry West. Jerry West is a different type of new generation battle rapper. Jerry West is fine tuned for an artist to come in the way he did. Coming in with his own money, with his own image. A lot of artists don't do that. A lot of artists, they come in, they have to find themselves. They come in, you can tell they don't have a real identity. They don't know how to dress. There's certain things about them that they don't have, certain characteristics they don't have when they battle rap. But Jerry West is a person who very much so has a lot of these characteristics coming in. I feel the different characteristics he has and how he can contribute to his rounds will help him win against Swamp. That's why I feel like Swamp just needs a little bit more. Even though he's very dope, Swamp is very dope. Won't take that away from him, but Swamp definitely needs a little bit more. This may be it though. This could be the match where he proves to us, but I got Jerry West on that. Riggs versus Geechee Gotti. We're not gonna play with this. Geechee, as much as I say Geechee still, to me, needs to change up. He proved to me with that last 2-on-2 that he's so talented. So talented. I got Geechee Gotti on this one. Jack Boy May versus T-Top. Now, this battle right here could be very, very hyperactive back and forth exchange between T-Top, who was a top tier veteran wordsmith / angler, and Jack Boy Maine, who is a dangerous individual when he has all the tools and weapons he needs necessary to move forward with his objective. And that is when I ask myself, what exactly is going to be Jack Boy's angle for a T-Top? What is Jack Boy actually going to say to a T-Top? Um, Jack Boy can say to T-Top things about T-Top's baby mom. That's probably one of the main go-to things for a T-Top. People will use it from Calico to Arsenal. Um, People will use it. Now, I do want to say, Bill Collector versus T-Top, a lot of you guys missed that because it's on the app. Bill Collector versus T-Top. Bill Collector showed me a different Bill Collector, and he did his thing versus T-Top. And I do want to say he really didn't even have to mention his baby moms because Bill Collector is so creative. He came at T-Top with so many different angles, so many different creative schemes, setups, punches that within the 3-round battle, even if he did, I can't recollect if he mentioned her, but even if he did, it wasn't really for too long. You can come in. It really wasn't for too long. Even if he did mention her, it wasn't too long. It wasn't that long. But due to the fact that T-Top is what it is, still won't give it to T-Top. Um, Jack Boy Maine is great, man. But one thing I do want to say, I do feel I rock with Jack Boy. I've known Jack Boy personally, seen him more times than I've seen T-Top. I've seen Jack Boy at spots in New York City that I haven't seen other artists at. So Jack Boy has everything it takes to beat a T-Top. But the skill level that T-Top is coming from, the things that he can use against Jack Boy, the fake jewelry, that's very detrimental. You know, the chain thing is very detrimental. Him, trying to battle Jack Boy, trying to battle John John, you finally get the battle, and then look what happens to you when you wear that chain to the battle. So that pretty much is another piece of ammo that T-Top can use against Jack Boy. Everybody in the battle rap industry knows First Lady Flames is Jack Boy's girl, or they've had some type of relationship. That is something that T-Top can mention as well. That would be a nice setup and an alley-oop for T-Top to battle First Lady Flames on Queens vs. Kings 2, or Queens vs. Kings 3, rather. That would be a dope setup for that. A nice little alley-oop. Mention her, battle her on the next joint, because you battle him. But yeah, like I said, Jack Boy has what it takes to win. It just depends on if he's going to execute it. He has what it takes. It's not like there's artists that I would look at and I would be like, I don't think he has what it takes. Like Riggs, Riggs is not going to beat Gianni. But in this case, where when you get a Jack Boy Maine in the T-Top, I can't honestly sit here and say that T-Top, that Jack Boy Maine is he just doesn't have anything. No, Jack Boy has everything in the box that it takes to be the T-Top. He just has to use it properly so he can execute it, or at the least rather, give us a debatable. Give us a debatable, at the least. Serious Jones or Rum Nitty. Now this battle right here actually is going to be cool. This is the battle I really want to see. Serious Jones versus Rum Nitty. Besides the fact that Serious Jones didn't battle Big K, and everybody wanted to see it. Besides the fact that Serious Jones just came home. Besides the fact that ARP and Serious Jones had a back and forth. Besides all of that, none of those reasons is I want to see Serious Jones battle Big K. I mean, Serious Jones battle Rum Nitty, because for one, I want to see how well his material is versus Rum Nitty. Even though I know Serious Jones is elite, he's the original King of Jersey. I want to see how well his material stands up versus Rum Nitty, being that he had a switch suddenly within these past 10 weeks. I mean, I'm sorry, these past 10 days. The fact that he had a switch up like that, I want to see exactly what Serious Jones is going to do versus Rum Nitty. Because it's like versus Big K, I would have had Serious Jones pretty much winning. I would have had Serious Jones pretty much winning because what could Big K say? What, you traffic? You're a pimp? Like what could you possibly say to Serious Jones at that point, Big K? You know what I mean? He's not a rat. So unless you got paperwork on him, then I don't know. It's not going to be that same effect that he had with Adi Boom. But now he's battling Rum Nitty. Rum Nitty's a problem. And he's battling somebody that he knows was the original King of Jersey. So Rum Nitty's definitely in his bag. And he's going to make sure he comes for Serious Jones with something crazy. Drugs versus Yoshi. I'm going to be honest with you. This battle is going to be dope. On the low. A lot of people may not have faith in it, but this battle is going to be dope. I feel like Yoshi may potentially win this battle. I know y'all are going to say, yo, Zaire, crazy. Nah, I think Yoshi may win this battle. I don't know what drugs got to say to her that really can hurt her, because you know a lot of the times, even in real life, you know, guys will say something to a female thinking that it's hurting them because we're upset, but then that female is like, okay, whatever. But then she'll say something to us, everybody's gonna react to it because it's kind of like, damn, if she say something that's true about you and we know about it, then it's like, damn, okay, she is telling the truth, bro. And if she put a spin on it, now it's dope. Now that's a bar. Now that's a point. In boxing, that's a point. She landed. If she says something about him that we don't know, and it shocks the crowd, now it's a ooh, and it's fire, and it's a reaction, and it's a point. She lands again. So this is what I'm saying. These situations is very tricky. Y'all saw what happened with a lot of these artists, Kings vs. Queens, part 1. Y'all saw what happened. Y'all saw what happened. So Swave 7 versus Prep. This will be a dope battle. I like Prep. Prep is dope. Prep is dope, actually. I'm glad I'm being able to see him on this card because salute to Baltimore too. Prep actually is Prep is dangerous. Him versus Swave, Mr. Miyagi, a battle rap. Damn. Swave versus Prep. Swave is gonna have some heat, especially because this card is lit. Swave's gonna have some heat, but I know Prep is gonna be fire. I really wanted to see what Prep was gonna say against Twerk, because Prep and Twerk was cool. I really wanted to see what Prep was gonna say to Twerk. That's what I wanted to see. What was Prep gonna say to Twerk? Because Prep and Twerk is cool. So to see them battle, when I saw that, I was like, oh, New Jersey Twerk versus Prep? What? Not my man Prep, not Baltimore. I saw that. I said, oh, okay, this is about to be crazy. This is about to be fire. And then they switched it around last minute. But Swave and Prep is going to be a good one. I don't know who I would call on that one. But Casey, all right, so last one, Casey and New Jersey Twerk. Casey J New Jersey Twerk is going to be interesting because I feel like Casey J knows a lot of things behind the scenes about battle rappers, period, in general, that we just don't have knowledge of. I feel like Casey J is one of those women in battle rap who is very much so independent that, yeah, she does come with her own bag. Just like I was saying about artists who come with their own image, like a Jerry West. Jerry West came into battle rap so fine-tuned that it's hard to really pick him apart. You know, he came into battle rap with his own image. He didn't have to come in here knowing how to dress. He came in with the image of an artist who knew how to put clothes together, who had a proper attire. Um, he came in fine cut, you know, he wasn't coming in here looking bummy. Clean, haircut, face always nice and put together. These are the things that people look for when it's time to market. When it's time to market and put you out there and wrap you up as a package and say, yo, listen, this is what we got right here. Not only is this artist this, and that, but you can give them some clothing deals, you can give them sneaker deals, you can give them a few modeling joints. Now, this is what they're looking at. Jerry West's characteristics in battle rap, even more so, is crazier because if you look at Jerry West and his recent battles, Jerry West has hit us with so many different characteristics from multiple angles, like an Arsenal would or Danny Myers would. The creativity's there. So Casey for Twerk, Casey, one of those artists that come with a complete package, man. Shout out to the whole Texas, man. Shout out to the whole Texas. Word. Casey is one of those people that come with the package. KCJ is dope. Yo, Twerk is gonna bark on her. Nah, I mean, I ain't gonna front, bro. Twerk just made. Twerk just made. Yo, what you doing right now? What's up? I should send you a link so you can hop on. That's what I should do. Send you this link. Send you this link. You can hop on. You got right on the stream, brother. Copy that link. You can hop right on the stream. You can hop right on the stream. Come in. You come into the stream. All right, bet. Yo, P! I need the light. Hi, how you doing, miss? Could you bring me a light into the office, please?
What is the topic for the evening?
Oh, I'm just talking about Ultimate Madness. There's a lot of battles going on this Saturday, even though I'm going to be filming my own battle event. But there's a lot of battles going on. I'm just talking about who I feel is going to win and why.
Oh, I came to inform you that they pulled the plug from BMX if you did not already know, because you were occupied throughout the day.
What time did they do that?
I'm not sure. I didn't look into it. I saw it and I ran in here, and then I saw you were recording, so I stopped.
All right, you guys, it's time to go. I'll be back.
I love you.